could be taking control, yeah.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully each and every single one of you are feeling fine and fantastic. Today we're joined by the one and the only Tanya.
Hello.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to take a look at the new YouTube, a new YouTuber for us. We're going to take a look at. So I saw this YouTuber a fair while ago, and I saw him because he kept on coming up in my recommendations, and that's because we react to a lot of Indian topic, yeah. And he kept on coming up in my recommendations, and I was like, you know what, let's have a look. And I clicked on it, and I was listening to it for 5 seconds, and I was like, no, wait, we're going to do a reaction on it. So if everything goes well and this doesn't get copyrighted and things like that, guys, we'll react to him more in the future, because I do believe, I was reading in his bio, he lives in India and he's married to an Indian lady. I read in his bio. So guys, with that being said, today's video title is called
Saved from a Scammer in India. Beggar Scam Exposed.
Yes. So, and by the thumbnail, it looks like those ones that pretend to be who they're not. Okay. So, for example, it's you know when you go to Barcelona and sometimes you see people on the streets, they're males dressed as women, and they pretend to be women because women generally get more sympathetic donations and things like that, yeah. And you see them dress up as women, yeah, but they pretend to be like they are women, yeah. And then you see them, and when they take their clothes off, and they're men.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
You know what I mean? And that happens everywhere around the world. There's so many scammers. And don't feel sorry for them, guys, because a lot of these scammers too, you have to realize they make a lot of money. A lot.
Yeah, but it makes me feel bad too, because
there's
people
ones
on the streets that are
exactly
there because they really need money.
And they're desperate.
And they're desperate. And they don't want to be there, but they have
exactly.
no other option.
Exactly.
It's not like they want to. They don't, but they have to.
And that's what I was going to say.
Because of all these scammers, when you go on the street, you don't trust anyone. You don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone, because I've seen a lot of people asking for money on the street, and then next day you find them in the supermarket buying alcohol and smoking cigarettes on the street. It's like, okay, so all the money I gave you is to smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol.
Well, there's one that I saw here where we live, and quite literally the lady was pretending to be homeless, yeah. And then I saw her a few days later, dressed in normal clothes, going into her own place, and she had like real expensive food and things like that. Wait, weren't you the person that was begging for money outside Mercadona? And then I saw her like literally walking into her place, and I'm like, wait, what? Am I seeing this correctly?
Yeah.
And then a few days later, I see her doing the exact same thing, and I'm just like, okay, I don't know who to trust anymore. And it's like you said, it's sad because there's so many people that need help. There's so many people that need help. But these scammers, instead of scamming people, why not just stop having so much pride and just ask people for help if you need help? Because
they usually they have money, but they blow it all off on addictions like gaming. True. and how it's called, the slots and things like that. Or just cigarettes or drugs or things like that. If you go to someone and you say, "Excuse me, can you give me money for cigarettes?" What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
Bye, right?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
There's one, I don't know if you've seen him, but he's literally asking for money while he smokes cigarettes. It's like, hello, can you give me money? I'm poor. Okay. No,
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, zero comedian, and he's got a can of beer next to him too.
Oh gosh.
And he's there asking for money every day.
It's okay.
At least he doesn't lie. Okay, he wants.
Well, that's
money.
true. That's true. But there's not just that. There's so many schemes around the world. Like there was one, I think it was in London, where they come up to you and they put something on your wrist straight away, yeah? And they start talking about God and things like that. And then they say to you, okay, pay me $20, yeah? I was like, wait, what? because they gave you a band and started talking to you, yeah? So a lot of tourists will actually be obliged to give them money. And also when we went to Rome, how bad was it in Rome? There's guys dressed up as Roman soldiers, and I thought they worked for the government. Like, you know what I mean? They go around taking photos with tourists. And I went to take a photo, and the guy came and stood in my photo, and then he was asking for money, remember?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what? I don't have any money? And he started saying something in Italian, yeah? And I didn't know what he was saying. Maybe it was Italian, maybe it was another language. You remember?
No, yeah, I remember.
They were
them.
dressed as the soldiers.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was
that.
like, and I was walking off, and they started getting angry at me, and I was just like, just keep on walking.
Yeah.
Because, like, literally, I wasn't expecting them to ask for a donation. How much was it, like 50 or something? They asked for something massive.
Yeah.
It was like 50. These scammers were asking for 50 euros to take a photo next to the Colosseum.
Yeah.
Wait, why can't I just take a photo by myself?
Exactly. Yeah. That's how.
You
it
know
is.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but tourists, obviously they do it because tourists do it.
Yeah.
Tourists pay them.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, guys, I'm looking forward to this because it is in Mumbai, and Mumbai is one of the cities I would like to visit in the future. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, drop a big thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, as well as hitting that subscription button down below. And now, let's do it.
Mumbai is famous for the gateway of India behind me, but it's also famous for a sympathy scam, where people from the street, they come up to you and they ask you to buy them milk, rice and oil so they can feed their family or feed a little kid they're holding. But it's all a sham because they just go and they resell that food straight away, and it's quite expensive. It can cost you up to 1,500 rupees to buy those 3 items for them. And it's basically a business for them. I've seen them operating, so let's go and fish a few of them out for you so you can see how to avoid this when you're in India.
That's what I was saying.
What do you want? Baby milk?
Yeah.
no,
Here,
no, no.
supermarket.
No.
Hello mate, I see your videos.
Oh, okay. What? Huh?
Buy milk for baby.
You want what?
Food.
Food, milk. Or what? Huh? I don't understand.
Buy milk for baby.
Oh, so... Huh? Rice.
Yeah, sure.
Where?
Yes sir, you want to taxi?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
He's in the middle of
You
getting
want
scammed,
rice?
and someone's like,
For
"You want a
eating?
taxi?"
So you do eat.
Oh, so the baby can eat.
It's so my small children buy food. Buy eat.
So you can eat.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
sure.
know, I feel uneasy.
How much is the rice?
Look, literally the whole family's following.
How much
you
is
know
the
what I mean?
rice?
Like,
Okay.
the whole family.
And where
the
are
whole
you from?
family.
I'm Gujarat.
Huh?
Gujarat.
Gujarat. Okay. Nice.
What's your name?
My name is Carl.
It's Khan.
Hey, you have these tattoos on your hand, eh?
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's nice.
Only you know it's a scam when someone takes you into the shop and they
Ah,
know specifically where everything is.
Yeah, for sure.
So this one rice.
Oh, this one's rice.
Yeah,
This one is rice. Okay.
yeah.
Big bag of rice
Yeah.
there.
No, you 1, 2 and 3. This one 3.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, and chapati.
All 3 things.
That lady's watching.
Okay, I'll get
Yeah,
the rice.
that
This is
lady
rice.
looks like
Yeah,
she's
she rice.
angry.
Okay, sure.
I think that lady knows what's going on. Look.
What you are doing?
See, I told you. Look.
These people cheat
Yes.
you all very badly, huh?
Ah,
Yes, they cheat you very, very badly. What she's asking for you?
rice.
Huh? Don't give her that expensive rice.
Okay.
But there is another rice is there.
Yeah.
But don't give this expensive rice. Give her little cheaper one.
Okay, thank you.
There is cheaper one is there.
Ah, yeah, I know. Thank you
एक
so
असेल
much.
तू बासमती राईस काय करणार आहे बासमती राईसचं
खायला.
ठेव तिकडे हे बासमती राईस दुसरं राईस घ्यायचा
It's okay, little bit.
Yeah?
Thank you.
हा but these
Go
people cheat you,
lady,
huh? Be
go
careful.
lady.
I understand.
Yeah.
So, actually, auntie, I'm making,
Sister,
I'm
I'm
making,
sister.
Acha,
I'm a nun.
so I'm making a video exposing these kind of things to educate foreigners. So I'm just going along with it right now.
Why don't you go to
She,
the
what they say?
Premdan.
She's a nun.
Premdan is the NGO
Yeah.
which is run by the nuns.
Yes.
And her granddaughter, both the granddaughters we are educating. One is in Holy Name
Yes.
and another child is both the
Ah,
granddaughters.
so she knows who
we
the
are
lady
educating.
is.
I understand. I know what's gonna happen. She's
Yeah,
gonna get a refund.
Yeah. So what happened
Okay.
is that then you must go to the proper channel because these people what happen they will just tell you do this and they take you for the round.
I understand.
Yes.
I understand. Thank you so much, sister.
Yes.
Thank you for your help.
None is there.
तिकडे घेऊन
हा प्रेमदाला घेऊन जा.
Thank you.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
I got told by someone when they
Crazy
do
lady.
when Indians do this,
Yeah,
You
she's
oil,
crazy.
By oil.
Oil as well.
when they do it like
Oh,
that,
no,
but
that's the-
aggressively,
come
it
on,
means
let's go.
they're angry
This is
when
good.
you've said something they
This
didn't
is
like.
good.
In milk.
There's
No,
different
no,
types of
we've got
nods of their
rice. There's a
head,
big
yeah,
bag
that
of
they
rice,
do.
So much rice for you.
You know, with Spanish, they go like this with their hands a lot, and they go like
Yeah.
this, and,
No, no milk. No.
and Italians
We
go
got
like
enough
this.
rice.
The Indians move their
It's like
head. Yeah.
how many kgs? Five kgs of rice.
5 kg.
5
By
kgs.
you oil, you cooking. Oil and you rice cooking.
Oil, yes.
Yeah. Okay, come in, you oil. Oil.
Oh no, no oil, no oil. This is enough. Hi, how are you? Hi.
So you small see milk. You small.
Oh, she wants milk?
Jala ko na
No, no, no. We have rice though. That's it. Thank you.
So this you going the Premdan?
No, I'm not going to Premdan. What is Premdan? I don't know.
So you ladies, you crazy.
Crazy lady.
Yeah, you crazy lady.
Absolutely.
You crazy lady.
Okay,
And
she
you
crazy lady or
people
she's telling the truth?
Crazy. You why telling why?
Ah, mean lady. I don't trust her.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, she's running. She's like, I'm out of here.
No, no maps for me, buddy. I know India. I've been to nearly every single state. Cool, eh? Oh, no worries. No worries. Bye.
Nice kurta, brother. Where you buy this
Thank
thing?
you so
Oh
much.
God, not
Where you
again.
buy?
Hi there.
Yes.
You speak English, eh?
Yes.
So there's some people outside and they're bringing foreigners in here and they're asking foreigners to buy them rice, oil and milk.
Yes.
What is
He
happening
knows.
though? What are they
See
doing
that?
this
He
for?
went like this.
What's the reason? Do they resell it afterwards?
They resell.
Okay, so a little bit
He's
of a
probably
discount
sick
and
of
then
it
they resell
himself.
it.
Yes. We tell people to understand, don't give anything. Because
Yeah, better to donate to charity maybe. Not
you
charity.
give him some food,
Yeah.
like give it to them. Fruits and not giving that 5-liter cans or what. That's
Yeah.
very expensive.
Yeah, so they just sell that and get the money. Where do they sell it? Do you know?
Yeah,
Nearby
where?
shop,
Oh,
local shop.
Thank you, sir.
Local shops. Okay.
चावल कैसा है ठीक है आप चावल बेचते हैं ना हाँ है ना उसने बोला वे बेचते हैं
कौन बोला? वो कुछ नहीं बोलता है.
That must be the husband, is it?
ठीक है
कौन बोला वो लेडी?
हाँ और लेडीज लेकिन और सुपरमार्केट का लोग हाँ तो हाँ आपको मालूम है उसका
ये देखो.
हाँ अभी ठीक है बाय
Okay, that was awkward as.
Hey
as
दीदी
heck.
आंटी कैसे सब
They
ठीक
sold
है
it.
चावल कहाँ है
इधर है.
अच्छा ठीक है
इधर लेके तो.
हाँ खाइए ना बाय How
They've
was
sold
that?
it for
the
sure.
entire family was operating this scam. The mum, the daughter, their kids were being
Crazy.
used to gain sympathy, and
Unbelievable.
I found the husband. He was just watching over the entire operation, and this is just a business.
And what's
for
the
them.
government
And
doing
they're-
to
they're
help
at it
these
every
people?
single day here.
What's the governments around the
Mumbai,
world
if you want to
doing?
help these people,
But-
donate to a charity. That's the best way to know that your money and is going to help the right people. And my subscribers that I bumped into, that was hilarious, you guys. 6 or 7 people I met while I was filming the scam video. It's getting really hard to do these now. And that sister who tried to help me, who tried to get me out of that scam, that is a Dishi Devil Ball. That is Indians butting in to help foreign guests. So thank you to her, but I was filming the scam video, so I just went and pretended she was crazy and just went along with the rest of the video shoot. And if you're coming to India soon, I've got a quick start safety guide available at indiasurvivalguide.com. If you hadn't read that already, you would have known about this scam. So go check it out, indiasurvivalguide.com. Jai Hind.
Said the lady that he found at the supermarket, the one that was trying to help him,
Mm-hmm.
she said that actually that lady's daughter and granddaughter were going to that what was the name?
Yeah, I know what you're
that,
talking about.
that place run by the nuns, and they were getting help.
Yeah.
So what do they? You said what are the what's the government doing to help these people? Well, obviously they helped. I wonder what they used the money
No,
for.
I'm talking about financially, because obviously they need the money financially for something.
For what? Is
Bills?
it like an addiction? Is it addiction? Like people here, they use it to smoke and things like that?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it for actual need because they need to pay bills and things like that? Because obviously, if I'm a foreigner,
That's what I said. We can't try. We don't know anything.
that's what I mean. But I mean, if I'm a foreigner and I have to buy someone food to someone, and I know they're reselling it because they really need the money, then I don't mind. Know that they're going to spend it on something that they don't need, like.
And if they go to family places for specific help, obviously it's help to get out of a sticky situation they're in. Yes, it may help them financially, but like you're saying, there's got to be a reason why they do it.
I don't understand. I don't know.
And let us know, guys, if you know anyone that does this in your hometown in India. Let us know, guys, the real reason why they do this sort of thing. Yeah, they do it to get money, but is it more of an addiction, like Tanya was saying? Or is it more to cater other addictions? Not, I'm talking about the addiction of scamming someone, yeah? Because, come on, scamming people will turn into an addiction. It will. And also, does this financially, does it help them with their addictions outside of the scam, for example, alcohol and things like that? But there are a lot of places in India don't drink alcohol, so there's got to be a reason, and I'm praying that it's because they need it to pay bills and rent because they have children, yeah. But that's the way I see it. But if someone said to me like, "Oh, sir, I need $10, yeah," and they're with their family and they're really desperate, I'll give them $10. I don't care what they spend it on.
If it's for rent or things that they really need, I wouldn't care either. I mean, if someone tells me, "Can you give me $10, as you were saying, to pay for my bills," and they have a family, I wouldn't mind.
That's why I say, instead of donating, instead of giving it to the homeless people, these homeless people should be part of programs, and you donate to that program. And that program gives the money to the people and make sure they're spending it right.
But I think that's what the Nan was saying.
Yes.
Instead of giving it to them, donate it to their program.
Exactly. Go through the other channels.
Exactly.
Yeah? But also, you have to be careful too. Because also there is scams running that too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places in Australia where they say they donate and they help people in need, but they take all the money. There was a lady on A Current Affair. She took $4.8 million worth that was supposed to go to Salvation Army. And she said she was working as part of like in a community, and all the donations and proceeds go to Salvation Army. And she took every cent over the course of 2.5 years. Every cent. And
I would feel so bad. I wouldn't be able to.
Oh, this lady didn't. When she went to get exposed, she started laughing and she was saying everything's not true. Everything's completely false.
Okay.
But there you go. There's scams, but not just those sorts of scams. There's other scams, like I've seen it on the exact same show. People pretend to have a disability, and then the cameras catch them walking out of their vehicle to their house, and they've got no wheelchair.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh my gosh, that is the lowest of lows.
You know what the lowest of lows is?
What?
Pretending to be on a wheelchair and stealing a leg ham from a supermarket.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding me.
I've seen that with my eyes.
I'm not gonna say anything. Do you think maybe they stole the ham because they were missing a leg? Okay, I just wanted to say that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for offending anyone, but I had to say that. Come on, that was a doo-doosh.
No, I honestly, like, in the wheelchair, between their legs, they would put the leg ham in there.
Oh, I could see how they do that.
Because they wear a blanket.
Yeah.
Because it's cold to cover their legs.
Yeah.
They push the leg ham in there and they just walk out of the supermarket like
Yeah,
nothing
right.
happened.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I've seen that. And leg hams here are like a good one, an expensive one, it's like 150 euros,
Yeah.
which is about how much in dollars? How much can it be? Like $180?
Yeah, Australian, that would be about anywhere between 250 to 260,
Yeah,
more
but
or less.
American dollars would be like 180, 170.
Yeah, more or less. More or
around
less.
that,
Yeah, more or
So,
less.
Yeah, that's all they get.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of scams around the world, guys. I enjoyed that video a lot. Let me know if you guys enjoyed that video too in the comment section. Do you want us to react to him more? Let us know in the comment section. If you did enjoy today's video, do not forget to drop a big thumbs up, as well as hitting that subscription button down below. Remember, guys, stay safe, be kind to one another, but most importantly,
Be happy.
exactly.
Bye.